Hey everyone, welcome back to the Planet Pearl YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Today is a beautiful sunny autumn day here, and I've set myself a little mission to reset my creative space. So as I move through different projects during the week, the room tends to get quite messy quickly, and I often move from one craft to another depending on my mood. So fabrics, yarns, tools, and little bits from each project start gathering around me. So today, I'm going to clear everything up, bring some order back into the space. I always find that when the room feels calm and tidy, my mind does too. And having a clear table will mean I can spend some more time working on my Irish chain quilt. I have a low bed in here at the moment, and one day I'd love to add a sofa bed here, and I may need to take out the rocking chair eventually, although I do love it. The space is limited, and right now it tends to be in everyone's way, so I'll probably keep the footstool but give away the rocking chair. The footstool is really beautiful. It has beautiful needlepoint on it, and I just can't part with it. So yes, I really love spending time in this creative little corner where all my supplies are organized and everything is in its place. It feels better when it's like that. So let's get started on today's reset. I have this little basket here filled with projects that are half done, or projects that I have paused and that are somewhere in between. And inside it, I found another half-finished baby quilt. I can't remember if I've ever shown this one on the channel before, but this project is actually quite special because I drafted the pattern myself from a photo of a quilt I saw years ago. I remember starting by cutting all the shapes out in paper first and then testing the design with a scrap fabric to see if it would actually work. This quilt must have been quite a few years ago now. I think around 2017. I first used scrap fabric to get the squares properly, and then once I was happy with it, I used this lovely woodland themed fabric and turned it into a baby quilt top. I was really pleased with how it came together, but then, as it often happens, I paused it. At first I thought I didn't have enough fabric left for the backing, so I set it aside. Then later on I found some more of the fabric in my stash, and after that I brought some flannel for the backing, and I didn't get to it after that. I just left it on the side, and this one has stayed unfinished. And so I want to do a pieced backing, so I've been thinking about it quite a lot, how to do it and all those. And yeah, I honestly would love to get this one finished. I may take it to the Bernina shop or for quilting, or maybe ask for some guidance at Sew & Co. Either way, I'd like to get the backing sorted after I finish this quilt and get it done. And I don't have any plan for it actually, but I want to finish it. So whenever I make a quilt backing, I always like to include a little patchwork or pieced section using the fabrics from the front of the quilt to the back. I feel like it helps tie the whole quilt together, front and back. And I'm sure a lot of quilters do something similar, but I like to think of it as a little signature in the quilts I make, a small feature that feels like it's my own touch to the quilt. And so inside the basket I have half finished quilt. I also found these half cut fabrics, other forgotten pieces from older projects left over from my bag making days. Every now and then I think I should make a few more bags and add them to my felt shop again. But like many creative ideas, I haven't quite got around to it. Now I'm focusing on the Irish chain quilt. I'm sewing these blocks one by one, and it definitely takes time. First I press everything carefully, and then sew 2 strips together, then press again, and then stitch the 3rd strip on to play into it. And it's one of those repetitive processes where the progress can feel really slow. But once the block is completed, it brings the quilt one step closer to the finish line. And my aim today is to finish all the 9 patch blocks. So I'm going to keep going and enjoy the rhythm of it as far as I can get. Last time I visited Sew & Co, I bought a wool pressing mat, which has been so useful. I'd love to get one of those mini irons at some stage too, as I think it would be much easier on my wrist. I actually jammed my wrist in a drawer a while back, and it still gives me trouble now and then. My sewing machine is set up here on one side, and this little room has become a space where I come to fill my cup, really. It's where I can think, make things slowly, and enjoy the process. Casper always keeps company for me out here, which I really love. He's never too far away from when I'm making something, and it's really nice having my little companion nearby. Amber is nowadays more focused on staying where the food is. Yeah, so I've managed to finish about 15 of these 9 patch blocks so far, and I'm really happy with the progress. I have to iron them. Again, I've made myself another little setup with everything flowing smoothly. I've pinned 3 strips in here for the blocks together, and then I iron them. I have it in this little wooden bowl that I picked up from a thrift store. It's actually really handy for keeping all the pieces together, and it's really easy to reach as I work as well. And then I press everything here. I keep it beside me. I sew this together like so. I pinned it here, and then I sew it along the lines, and then I sew it and then leave it, and then press it, and then go on and add this piece, and then I leave it here. So that's what I do. Sometimes these little systems, they make crafting so much more fun and enjoyable. And so yeah, these are the blocks that I have finished so far, and I have some more blocks here, and that I have finished already. And so it's really nice to see these pile of blocks grow slowly, and it reminds me that I need to just do little simple little steps to really add up. So that's what's going on here. It's coming along so nicely. I'm getting more excited as it grows step by step. I love those colors together so much, and they feel cheerful. And once it's finished, it will be such a lovely quilt to have around the home. Really enjoying the creative atmosphere here today. I've got some music on. The room smells really beautiful. See, last time I was in Rangiora, I got a new oil, sweet pea and jasmine. I thought I had managed to get this table nice and clear, but it seems someone else had creative plans. My son has decided that he's going to make a grocery bag. So he's gone into my stash, chosen this corduroy fabric, and cut out his own requirements. And then very confidently, he's left it for me here to sew it for him. So I'm not the only one apparently using the space for projects today. I have to say, I do love that he sees the fabric and immediately thinks of making something useful It makes me very happy, and it's lovely when creativity kind of becomes part of everyday life for us. So it looks like today's craft room reset may also include adding more projects to the queue. So so yeah, that's what's going on here. Now I think I'll end this video with a little garden update. Most of the zinnias we planted died, except for 2 plants. One of them even has flowered, which made me really happy. It's really a big mix of success and surprise. I don't know. And these here, I think, might be verbenas. I'm not completely sure of the name, but when we planted them, they looked quite sad. When we transplanted them, they looked really sad, and I honestly didn't expect them to grow, but they really surprised me and even have started flowering, which is really exciting. But then I don't know about these weeds. There are these weeds that I honestly don't know what to do, and they are a bit of a pain and keep coming back no matter what I try. And if you have any ideas or tips, please let me know in the comments below. I would really appreciate it. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and happy crafting. Bye for now.